Rosneft Vietnam's development of the Phong Lang Dai offshore gas field marks the first production project for Rosneft as the operator in international waters. The fast-track development of the Phong Lang Dai project reinforces the company's strong capability in offshore development, continuing to set the standards of operational safety and remaining the leading gas supplier in Vietnam. Rosneft Vietnam, a subsidiary of Rosneft Oil Company, is the operator of natural gas production and exploration assets in Block 6.1 and Block 5311, both located in the Nam Kon Son Basin, 370 kilometers off the coast of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province. The company is also an equity holder in the Nam Kon Son pipeline, which transports hydrocarbons from offshore blocks to power plants in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. Block 6.1, operated on the production sharing contract with two partners, ONGC and Petro Vietnam, contains Lan Tay, Lan Do, and Phong Lang Dai fields in water depths of 120 to 190 meters. In the past 16 years, more than 57 billion cubic meters of gas has been safely produced, supplying energy for an average 20% of power generation in Vietnam.
Block 6.1 has been producing from Lan Tay and Lan Do natural gas fields since 2002 and 2012 respectively. With the fields in depletion, Rosneft Vietnam launched an exploration drilling campaign in 2016, searching for more reserves to supplement the declining production, increase recovery from the block, and to remain the leading gas supplier in the country.
Месторождение PLD или Phong Lang Dai открыто в июне 2016 года. По результатам бурения и исследования скважины был выполнен подсчет запасов углеводородного сырья.
PLD's reserves are marginal, but using the existing infrastructure in Block 6.1, drilling PLD-1P production well and additional LD-3P well from Lan Do field, and a fast-track execution dramatically improved the project economics.
We appreciate Rosneft for being a reliable partner and reliable operator. PLD field discovery, though is small, but very important for the partner of Block 06.1 and Vietnam gas industry.
The project spans over 2 years. From November 2016, Rosneft was hard at work developing all aspects of the project and having each milestone approved, securing partners' investment approvals and ultimately the government's license approval in December 2017. In order to achieve fast-track execution, design and long lead items procurement had to be done in parallel with commercial contract negotiation and approval processes, making sure the project could produce first gas on schedule, within budget, and safely.
The PLD project is executed in a number of phases: pipe lay of the flow lines, drilling of the two wells, and installation of the subsea structures, umbilicals, and hookup.
Drilling and completions have been working with the subsurface department and the project facilities to optimize the placement of the wells and to fit seamlessly into the integrated project schedule.
The first execution phase began on April 4th, 2018, when the Sapura 3000 performed pre-lay survey and installed mattresses at two pipeline and umbilical crossing locations. It then laid 9.7 kilometers of flow line from LD3P to PLD1P and 20.7 kilometers to Lan Tay manifold. In parallel, the Rockwater 2 installed mattresses at crossing locations along the PLD1P to Lan Tay manifold flowline route, performed post-lay survey, and completed with testing. The Koryu-5 drilling rig drilled the LD-3P and the PLD-1P wells during 3 months from April 28th to July 29th. After the drilling and tree installation in both wells, Phase 2 began when the Rockwater 2 arrived in the PLD field on August 25th, installing 10.7 kilometers of subsea umbilical control cable from PLD-1P to LD-1P and nearly 1 kilometer of umbilical from LD-3P to LD-1P. Meanwhile, 3 subsea structures with total weight of nearly 300 tons, assembled onshore by Petro Vietnam Offshore Services, were transported to the Rockwater 2 for installation. The assembly of these structures in Vung Tau reinforced Petro Vietnam's capability and contribution to this international partnership. With a good weather window, the SSIV, LD-3P PLET and PLD-1P PLET structures were installed on schedule, allowing for the SSIV umbilical to be pulled in at Lante platform to commence the installation. Once the flow lines and structures were in place, connecting spools and jumpers were fabricated and installed, as were the electrical and hydraulic flying leads to connect the control umbilicals to the wells. Finally, the Joseph Plateau vessel was mobilized to dump 4,200 cubic meters of rock on the seabed, making sure the flow line routes are supported at uneven locations. In the night of the 28th of October 2018 and the morning of the 29th October, Lante platform successfully brought PLD-1P and LD-3P wells on stream. Gas from the new wells comes at the right time to supplement declining production from existing fields and to meet market demand to fuel power generation. The project execution aligns with the company's health, safety, and environmental policy and maintains Block 6.1's excellent safety performance. In June 2018, Rosneft Vietnam reached an important milestone, operating Block 6.1 for 16 years of accident-free activities, during which 31.3 million safe man-hours were performed.
Safety is our #1 priority. We've operated, constructed and drilled for over 16 years now without a single lost time incident.
Key element to make our operation safe and reliable is about leadership condition, about the competency of all people, especially for the frontline people who is working offshore day to day to manage operation. And also it's about our integrity management to make sure all equipment, all the system is reliable and in good condition.
PLD First Gas is the culmination of the 2-year fast-track project execution. Delivery in October 2018 is a stretch target, but the Rosneft Vietnam team has done it with strong determination, hard work, and professionalism.
I would like to congratulate Rosneft Vietnam teams for delivering the project on time, within budget, and with an excellent safety record. Development of the PLD marginal field is an important project because it comes at a time when Vietnam needs gas.
We are proud of the results of this campaign. We'd like to thank our partners, Petro Vietnam and ONGC, for their strong support and coordination during the project execution, and the contractors who performed the work.
I, on behalf of ONGC Viet, want to thank all the persons who are associated with the development of this project and for timely completion.
We look forward to cooperating with Rosneft in other petroleum projects in Vietnam and in Russia to reinforce and expand our bilateral cooperation.
The project's success is proof of Rosneft's offshore capability and international partnership. Rosneft, the leading gas supplier in Vietnam.